Container clear on the left.
Copy that, moving it in now. We need the next one ready.
Japan Airlines Flight 516 was a short, domestic flight that ended in a dramatic rescue, and the tragic death of 5 people who were on a mission to deliver aid after the terrible earthquake in Japan on New Year's Day, 2024. This is still a developing story, and the details may change as we learn more. The Japan Airlines flight was an Airbus A350, a wide-body twin-engine airplane. The plane was a regularly scheduled flight from Sapporo's New Chitose Airport to Tokyo's Haneda Airport. It departed Sapporo Airport at 4:27 p.m. local time. The flight between the two cities is 1 hour and 25 minutes long. The reported weather in Tokyo was normal at the time of the accident, with more than 10 kilometers of visibility and a cloud ceiling of 9,000 feet. At Haneda Airport, a Japan Coast Guard Bombardier Dash 8 was preparing to take off for Niigata to assist with the ongoing rescue efforts after the Japanese earthquake the day before. The Bombardier had a crew of 6 on board. Sadly, only the pilot would survive. Back to the Japan Airlines flight, at 5:43 p.m. local time, the plane turned right and lined up with runway 34 right, ready for the final approach. It was cleared to land at 5:44 p.m. local time. Early reports indicate that the Coast Guard's Dash 8 was told to taxi and hold behind the runway line for runway 34 right. The plane was reportedly not equipped with an ADS-B transponder, which helps other planes know its position. The Bombardier reportedly entered the active runway. Because it was night, it is also likely that the controller did not notice the mistake. The Airbus A350 is a much larger plane than the Dash 8, and it is unlikely that the crew even saw the smaller plane. Since it was night, they would have seen lights everywhere, and the Dash 8 itself would have looked like just a couple more lights on the runway. At 5:47 p.m. local time, Japan Airlines Flight 516 crossed the runway threshold and landed. When the A350 landed, it collided with the Dash 8 and burst into a fireball. Early reports indicate that 5 of the 6 crew members of the Japan Coast Guard aircraft had died, and 1 was seriously injured. Videos on X show 3 emergency exits being deployed on the Airbus A350, 2 at the front and 1 at the back, with passengers evacuating through them. This image of the passengers running to safety was posted just 45 minutes after the plane touched down. All 379 passengers and crew made it out alive. This accident marks the first total loss of an Airbus A350 after it made its maiden flight in 2015. This is still an ongoing incident, and the details will change as we learn more.